Jake DeLong here with Relive the Moment, here with Bert from Chunk, No Captain Chunk.
Hello.
How are you, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. This is the end of the tour, actually kind of sad, but pretty good.
Yeah, how was the A Day to Remember tour that you guys were on?
Pretty huge. We've never been on such a big tour before, so that was, yeah, by far the biggest. And yeah, there's a difference of like playing in front of 500 kids and 5,000 kids. It's like, it's kind of, at first I was freaking out every night. No, but it was great. It was awesome because every night we could gain some more fans, because this is actually the crowd we want to get, So no, that was great, and all the bands were very, very nice. Actually, I expected this tour to be stressful, but actually it went very, very smooth, and every night was great. So.
Was it a difficult decision for you to make you had just announced your headlining tour for Pardon My French tour, and then just as quickly you had to jump on the Day to Remember tour. Was that kind of a difficult decision for you guys to make?
Yeah, actually, I mean, yes and no, because there was a lot of pressure on our management and label to do this tour with A Day to Remember, so it was pretty obvious that we had to do it, and we wanted to do this, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, just because, this is the band, A Day to Remember, this is the band we want to tour with, for sure. But yeah, we were kind of bummed we had to reschedule and redo the whole first headliner. So it was us, Handguns, City Lights, and State Champs. It was a great tour, honestly. That was a lot of fun. We could just play 4 shows of this thing, but it was great. We got along very quickly with all of the bands, and we got City Lights on this tour too. So no, it was a hard decision, but we don't regret it. The only thing we regret is that I wish we could have done the whole thing to the whole first liner. Yeah.
Right, but I mean, you guys made good on it. You come back, reschedule, bring at least City Lights back around, and some other good bands. So you guys made good on it.
I guess.
I think so. I mean, I was looking at it, I was kind of disappointed, but at the same time, I understood why.
Yeah.
Very important, Tuesday, your new record comes out, Pardon My French.
Yep.
Describe how writing that record has been for you guys. It's been 3 years since your last one.
Exactly. It's been 2 years since the second release, the re-release through Fearless. But yeah, if we're talking about the first release, it's been 3 years almost, 2 years and a half.
Okay.
And it's a long time, for a band to wait so long for releasing another album. It's a long time. But I think people understood that it's worth the wait, because we took the time to write the best songs as possible. And I'm very, very proud of this record, honestly. It's I'm very proud, very glad of every single song. It's not that kind of record when you hear 1 or 2 songs, the whole record sounds the same, Every single song is different, every single song has its own personality, I don't know. But yeah, we worked a lot on diversity on this record, and on the, I cannot say that there is a brand new musical direction on it, but we changed some stuff. It's way more mature, but we kept the same vibe for sure, the fun vibe, this kind of thing, and the breakdown, stuff like that. But yeah, we wanted to make it the most perfect as possible. So yeah, I'm very, very, very glad, and I hope people will like it.
I think the album's streaming live right now on YouTube, I think,
actually,
right?
Yeah.
So have you guys got any feedback from that yet, or?
Yeah, we got a lot of feedbacks actually, and they're all for the most part very, very, very good. So
awesome.
Yeah, we're very glad. I mean, this hard work pays off, so that's cool.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Solve a problem for me. I've filmed you guys several times before, and there's always arguments about what genre or musical style you fall under? Friendship core,
Oh,
happy hardcore.
yeah.
What do they call it? Solve the argument.
So yeah, I've heard like there's a lot of arguments about
Yeah.
what kind of music are we playing, like, but it's just a matter of, it's just like people wants to label it, just to know what we're doing, but you don't have to, you just have to enjoy the music, that's all, that's all it's about. But the thing I could say about it is just, we are just a mixture of pop punk and hardcore metal. There's no real name. It's hard to like describe it, but I saw Disney Core one time.
I saw that too.
Yeah, why not? People, you can just say whatever you want, but the thing I actually, when we played Warped Tour, every single day after like the first the introduction, like I came on stage and I was always saying the same thing. Hey, we are Chunk, No Captain Chunk. We are no. I was saying sorry. I was saying, hey, we are not pop punk. We are not metal. We are not hardcore. We are Chunk, No Captain Chunk. So that's it.
Okay.
There's no, we're just like, we're just trying to combine things and see how it goes. And yeah, I cannot, like, it's hard to classify this. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I don't
That's okay.
have the answer for this, but yeah. I know people are arguing a lot around this.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I cannot help.
That's okay. So my friend Lance, just what you were just talking about, he asked the question, when you're writing the new record, how do you balance the pop punk stuff, the hardcore stuff, the breakdowns, all that stuff? How do you balance that all together? Are you actually thinking about that stuff as you guys are writing the new album? Are you like, this would be a cool spot for a breakdown, or?
The difference between the first record and this one is actually what you are talking about right now. We try to mix the two things in a very smart way. Because it's actually but it's hard to make it sound good. Like, I know some bands try to do the same, and in my opinion, it's like, so. I have my own way to write songs, and yeah, honestly, when I said that it took a long time to write all the songs, it's because of this. You have to pick the best spot for breakdowns, for like choruses, for stuff like that. You cannot do whatever. Like the structures are. I spent a lot of time just on the structures of the songs. But yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to explain too. Yeah, I learned, my instrument is piano, so I didn't play guitar or drums or anything. So, but the good thing about playing piano is that you have like a global vision of, you can play the bass, you can play the melody, the lead, stuff like that. So I'm not saying that I play guitar on the piano, but I have like a global vision of what I want to do. So I don't know if it makes sense, but on our kind of music it helps because you cannot do whatever you want. If you do that, it's just like your music won't make sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like I said, we spend a lot of time on the songwriting, just to we wanted our songs to be like, to go smooth, we don't want people to be like, what, why is there a breakdown here, it doesn't match with the chorus, it's like, no, it has to go, everything has to go together.
Everything blends now.
Yeah, that's it, that's the word. So yeah, that's it. But it's hard, it's really hard actually.
I have, people sent me in some questions.
Yeah?
Since you guys are French, they're very interested in your favorite American type stuff.
Yeah.
Favorite American food?
Burgers, I guess. No, honestly, even if I love French food, like fancy stuff, like, but I love American food too. I love like fast food sometimes. Some of them are really fucking good.
So what's your favorite place to eat at?
My favorite place to eat would be, you mean, are we talking about like
Well, forget the American part. Just if you're touring America, where are you eating at?
I love In-N-Out. That's maybe one of the grossest it's in California.
West Coast only.
West Coast, yeah. I love it. What else? There's a lot actually. But yeah, when we go to the United States, we're like, okay, let's eat whatever. And honestly, I love it. So. Yeah, In-N-Out, I would say. Cookout in North Carolina, which is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just in North Carolina, I guess. Yeah, and after this, I don't know, I love Mexican food too. Even if I feel bad after this, but yeah, I would say, yeah, I don't know. I love everything that is not so gross, but
right.
that tastes great,
Sound check.
Oh.
Somebody sent me in this question. I'm not sure if you'll be mad about it or not.
No.
They said do your best American accent. I don't know what that is. You're talking to me in English right now.
Yeah. I can do like redneck thing.
Okay.
I'm not even sure if I can do it actually. I'm like, it's gonna be like. The whole like, hey y'all, how are you? What up? Like stuff. What up, dope? Stuff like that. But no, I cannot fake the American accent, like the perfect American accent, perfect typical thing. That fucks with my tongue.
Yeah, I understand. Here we go. One of my friends, Bobby Corona, submitted a question. He said, well, first off, you're one of the few people that screams and sings. Most people aren't capable of doing that. So this person is wondering, what are good techniques for maintaining your voice and being able to do that day after day after day?
It's a lot of practice. There's no secret behind it. I found my own technique, and I think that everybody could actually, with a lot of practice, could actually make it work. But yeah, it's a lot of practice, and it's hard to explain. The thing is, the more high-pitched singing I try to do, the best growls I'll be able to do at the same time. So as soon as it's very contrasted in my throat, that works. I mean, like my screaming parts won't hurt my singing parts. I don't know if it makes sense, but it's a lot of practice. I have a very long warm up before every shows, and yeah, actually on this tour I'm very glad about. Like my voice was very good, I think, because usually as soon as I get sick, I lost my voice for the rest of the tour. Yeah. But this tour has been pretty good, and yeah, I think I'm improving on this too. So, which the thing that was really hard actually, and I didn't expect that, was while recording in the studio. I almost lost my voice in the studio when we started to track the screaming parts, but I figured it out. But I was kind of scared, It was like the end of the whole session in the studio, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to do that, And no, actually, I did it, but it was close, very close to the end of the schedule. So, yeah. But yeah, it's hard to explain, but the Adam's apple. When I sing, it's very high, and when I scream, it's very low. This is the best way I can explain.
Okay.
But yeah. A lot of practice.
So you said that you do quite a bit of vocal warm-up before the show. Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you do pre-show to get ready? What are you doing just before you hit that stage?
Shots? No, honestly, that helps a little bit. No, I just do two shots of whiskey. That's all. But it's just that helps. It's hard to explain, but that helps a little bit. But yeah, 2 maximum. I cannot do more if not I'm gonna forget the lyrics and stuff like that. Yeah. That's all. And yeah, very long warm up. Very long.
Okay. I have a question for you about a cover that you did called "We Are Who You Are," or
We Are Who We Are.
Yeah, "We Are Who We Are," and you guys will be playing that tonight, right?
Yes, we will.
I found it kind of funny that you guys covered it, and then at the same time, "Woe Is Me" covered it.
Mm-hmm.
Were you aware of that when you were covering the song, or?
It came afterwards. We recorded this song for Bongo's Pop,
Yeah.
the Fearless compilation, and they recorded it for the reissue of their second album, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was different, and I think it came out like 6 months after we recorded the first things. And when it came out, when Woe Is Me's version came out, I was like, oh, okay, you know, that's interesting. We're not like mad or anything. We're like, okay, like everybody can has his own version, and you know, we'll see. It was kind of weird when we toured with them, because we toured with them back in November.
Yeah.
But we're like, you know, people will judge, like will compare. You know, it's just whatever. People like bands can do whatever they want, you know. If I know the thing is, I know they covered a lot of songs in the past, like Katy Perry, Kesha too, yeah. And they got famous with it, I guess. This is like what people got hooked to this band. I mean, from what I know, but you know, I understand, and you know, everybody in the band was like, oh, okay, that's interesting, but not more. You know.
Yeah, that was pretty funny to me, because I saw you guys on Sick Tour 2, or Sick Tour, the original Sick Tour, last year.
Last year, yeah.
And you guys played it, and then a week later I saw What Was Me, and they played it, and I'm like, okay, definitely there's going to be people comparing these two and saying this one's better than this one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know, I've heard like people preferred our versions, and some other preferred like Woe Me's version. And we're like, okay, you know, everybody has his own tastes, so whatever. But honestly, they did a good job. I will like, you know, but this is like Woe Me style. We did like chant style.
Yeah.
That's all.
You guys did a good job as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
If you weren't in Shunk, No Captain Shunk, what would you be doing right now?
Before we started touring, like seriously, especially in the States, I was studying. I was going to college, and I graduated in law. So I would be probably a lawyer, I guess. But this is not the kind of life I want. I mean, if one day I want to do that, yeah, why not, you know? But I'd rather do something in music, yeah, around music. My dream job would be to be a producer.
Okay.
We'll see what happens with the bands, but yeah, I don't know. Law is fucking lame. It's boring. So yeah, I don't see myself like waking up every day like early in the morning to go to the office and, you know, defending like bad people about bad stuff. You know, it's not what the kind of thing I want.
It was not for you.
Yeah, but I can do it.
That's definitely a unique thing.
Yeah, that's my security in life. That's all, you know. Yeah.
Not very many people can say, no, that's against the law, I know this.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's next for you guys? I mean, this tour's wrapping up here in a couple days here. Mm-hmm. What do you have coming up? What do we have to look forward to?
So, like in a few days, like right after this tour, we're gonna go back home. We're gonna sleep for an entire week, probably, because we've been touring for like 3 months, like in a row. Like we've been touring. Yeah, we did Japan, Indonesia, Australia, the States with the date to remember this tour. So it's a lot, you know. And right now everybody's like kind of exhausted.
I understand.
So yeah, we're gonna go back home, rest a little bit, and we will probably shoot a new music video for one of the songs on the new album. And then we'll see. We have some plans for the fall. We have, from what I know so far, we don't have anything for the summer. But the thing is, since we just released an album, we'll try to keep the momentum like as active as possible. So we're gonna stay active on social networks. But we're gonna try to like shoot a lot of videos. Like we're gonna do some stuff. So it's different from touring. You know, it's like working at home, but it's still gonna be interesting. And yeah, we'll be back for the fall. The tour hasn't been announced yet, so I cannot say anything, but it's going to be a good tour, very good tour.
All right. So, final question. All the things that you just named off, you've been to Japan, Indonesia, been touring with A Day to Remember, you've been doing this headlining tour. What's your favorite memory of all of it?
My favorite memory was before that.
Okay. All right.
Just right before. It was the studio.
Okay.
It was recording the album. Just because, like I said, my dream job is to be like a producer, and it was very interesting for me, like to go in an actual studio, because that was my very first time going in a studio, and I learned a lot of things. And Joey Sturgis, the producer, was like very like nice to us, and yeah, we talked a lot about music industry, production, stuff like that. So that was very interesting. We had a lot of fun on these tours. Japan was amazing. Australia was great. We played with Blink-182, Metallica, Linkin Park. It was the dream. But yeah, my favorite is back in January in the studio. That was great.
All right, good deal, man. Pardon My French comes out Tuesday. Go pick it up for these guys and see them on tour. Thank you very much, Bert.
Thanks to you.
Thank you, man.